Jeopardy! Today's contestants are on the green girl from New York, New York, Green M&M. And the girl's bathing suit, and the girl's swimsuit, and Mushroom Star, Swimwear Rosalina. And it are returning champions. The last one, the Ice Flower from the Mushroom Kingdom, Ice Mario, whose 10 days cash winnings total $360,003. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek. Thank you, Johnny. I hope you're just looking forward to this hour being late, probably being missed, and we have just looking for in Ice Mario in Jeopardy Champion. Ice Mario is our 10 games in our Jeopardy Champion, so we added the breaking pool, so we got $140,000. So we're going to break it for $500,000 in Ice Mario in Jeopardy Champion. Alright? Ice Mario is our Jeopardy Champion, and this is our in 10 games. Alright? Please welcome the new challengers are Swimwear, Rosalina, and Green. Welcome aboard. Grab your singing devices. Let's get to work in the Jeopardy round. One daily double, and here are the categories. First up with returns. Notorious woman, romantic cliches, animals all around, Shakespearean actors, and of course finally reading Rainbow. Alright? Champ, off you go. Animals all around for 200. Don't even forget that and herd of these African Asian mammals is sometimes called a memory. Mario. What are elephants? Yes. Animals are 4. The western lowland type of this can sometimes be found in the mist. Mario. What is a gorilla? Yes. Animals for 600. California's flag has this animal on it. Mario. What is a brown bear? Brown bear, you are correct. Animals for 800. This water mammal has long been thought friendly in mythology. Arian rolled to safety on his back. Rosalina. What is a dolphin? Correct. You're under the board. You make the selection. Animals for 1,000. This creature is used to drive rabbits out of their burrows, which is why its name also means to search out. And that will be a ferret. Alright, Rosalina, back to you. Romantic cliches for 200. Having these like limpid pools has been called the king of cliches. Rosalina. What are eyes? Correct. Your eyes and her eyes. You got it. Alright, romantic for. The words of the traditional wedding ceremony includes a tale death to us this. Green. What is a tale death to us part? You got it. You're on the board. Makes a selection. Romantic for 6. In 2014, Selena Gomez had with a song titled The Heart Wants This. Mario. What is what it wants? You got it. Romantic for 800. Answer. Daily double. 1,200. Alright, for $1,200, here's a clue. Older knights wore mementos of their ladies pinned to their sleeves, not actual these, as in the cliche. Cliche. What are hearts? You picked the right one. Yes. Romantic for 1,000. A 17th century Frenchman wrote absence to love as this is to fire in an extinct gunships, the small it kindles, the great. Green.
What is rain?
No. Rosalina.
What is the sun?
Nope. Mario.
What is wind?
It is the wind. Yes.
Alright, returns for 200.
15 years after Beloved, she returned to the big screen to play the wife of Lee Daniels, the butler. Rosalina.
Who's Oprah Winfrey?
You got it.
Returns for 400.
After 17 years in the service of Kublai Khan, he returned home to Venice in 1295. Green.
Who's Marco Polo?
Yes.
Returns for 6.
Traditionally, these birds have returned to California's Mission San Juan Capistrano on March 19. Green.
What are, on the waters?
No. Mario, Rosalina? What are they looking for? Cliff swallows. Back to Green.
Returns for 8.
After 17 years in an exile, he returned to Argentina briefly in 1972 and for good the following year. Rosalina.
Who's John Perron?
You got it.
Returns for 1,000.
On his return from the drone Gen War, Agamemnon was murdered by this cheating wife and her lover. Green.
Who is Cleopatra?
No. Rosalina?
Who is Clytemnestra?
You got it. And that's what it brings for $2,000, and she's got second place. And let's move on to this commercial break. Commercial 1. We'll go back to the moment. Welcome back. Alright, Green. It is from New York, New York. Green. We have just looking forward at this M&M's. We're going to hit just on this. This just looking to this just. We're going to hit just on looking at this M&M's. 100% this M&M.
Oh yeah, I can just looking for the love the M&M's. And happy belated birthday to Samantha Kelly. And this is this is just like Princess Peach. And this is just Samantha Kelly. She's in retirement. And they're just look at the Mario Kart World. And they're gonna be signing a Nintendo Switch too.
Ooh, that's what you just be excited. This being a Nintendo Switch too. Right. Alright, nice being with us.
Alright.
Swimwear Rosalina. It's from the Mushroom Star. The Mushroom Space. And you're just looking at this, the beach. Alright. And we could just looking at what's it over this island?
Oh yeah, they can just look for the Mario Kart World and the Super Nintendo and the Koopa Troopa Beach and then this is just like Super Mario Kart and the race around the world. And this is just like in this and then just like and having the marine tour to just like Mario Kart Tour.
Ooh, that should be nice with us. Yes. Alright, great to be with us.
Alright.
Ice Mario. We got the returning champions from the Mushroom Kingdom in Ice Flower. So, we have just looking for the Ice Flower. When you just looking here, when the best thing we do this just looking at Mushroom Kingdom?
Oh yeah, I love that they say Mario Kart World. And the Nintendo Switch 2 are going to be racing around the world, and then we're going to be the DK Pass and the Sky High Sunday, and just being with the snow racing and the Mario Kart.
Ooh, nice to be with us. That's just to be racing Mario Kart World. Nice to be with us. Nice Mario.
Thank you, Alex.
Alright, grab your singing devices. And you two Swimwear Rosalina, you have a command at the board. You make the selection. We have 3 categories left. Alright, Rosalina, what do you do to make the selection?
Let's go to Women for 200.
An FBI press release said that she also went by the names Mrs. Roy Thornton and Miss Clyde Barrow. Green.
Who's Bonnie Parker?
Correct.
Women for 4.
On August 4th, 1892, the parents of this masked woman were found dead. The suspected weapon was an axe in the basement. Rosalina.
Who is Lizzie Borden?
You got it.
Women for 6.
Pope Alexander the Sixth sired Caesar Borgia and this notorious sister. Rosalina.
Who is Cristobal Balenciaga?
No. Green.
Who is Lucrezia Borgia?
That's it.
Woman for 8.
She served 7 years for the attempted murder of Mary Joan Bada Fargo and then became the columnist for the Long Island Press. Rosalina.
Who's Amy Fisher?
Correct.
Woman for 1,000.
She refused to wear a blindfold as she faced firing squad in Paris on October 15, 1917. That order would be Mata Hari. Back to Rosalina.
Let's go to Reading Rainbow for 200. Alex?
In the Alex Cross series, James Patterson admittedly followed Roses Are Red with this title. Rosalina.
When the violets are blue.
Correct.
Reading Rainbow for 4.
Stephen Crane based this story on the experience of the soldier at the Battle of Chancellorsville. Green.
What is the red badge of courage?
That's it.
Let's go to Reading Rainbow for 6.
Annie of Windy Poplars is a sequel to this 1908 classic. Mario.
What is End of Green Gables?
You got it.
Reading Rainbow for 8.
In the children's classic by Scott O'Dell, San Nicolas Island is better known as this title place. Rosalina.
What is the Island of the Blue Dolphins?
You got it.
Reading Rainbow for 1,000.
Aldous Huxley's first novel, a social satire of British literature, is called Chrome This Color. Mario.
What is red?
No. Green.
What is yellow?
You got it. You're out on the hole.
Let's go to actors for 200.
How fitting that she's starring in 12 Nights. In 2009, she has the same name as Shakespeare's wife. Mario.
Who's Anne Hathaway?
You got it. Actors of 4. In 1965, at age Helen Mirren playing this Egyptian at the Old Vic. Rosalina.
Who's Cleopatra?
You're correct. You're in the lead.
Actors for 600.
He received acting and directing Oscar nomination for 1989's Henry V. Mario.
Who's Kenneth Branagh?
Correct. Actors for 800. In 1993, Lynn Redgrave premiered her one-woman show Shakespeare for My Father, dedicated to this man. Mario.
Who's Sir Michael Redgrave?
You got it. And there goes the last clue for $1,000. In 2010, this Star Trek The Next Generation actor starring in the TV version of Macbeth. Mario.
Who's Patrick Stewart?
You got it, and that's worth $6,200. Ice Mario is in the lead. Rosalina is in second place, got $4,000, and Green has got $400. And Green, you better go first in Double Jeopardy. We'll go back to the moment right after this. Alright, players, it's time for Double Jeopardy round. There are 2 daily doubles. Let's go and take into categories. First start with round them up. Round the that's quotation marks. Each correct respond with the word round. Next up, final resting places, rhyme time, weird sports, political colors, and finally, signs and symbols. Green, you start this Double Jeopardy.
Let's go to colors of 4.
Ralph Nader was a presidential candidate for this party in 2000. Green.
What is a green party?
Correct.
Colors for 8.
In 1971, Huey Newton announced this party was adopting a nonviolent manifesto. Mario.
What is the Black Panther Party?
You got it.
Political colors for 1200.
Answer. Daily Double.
3000.
3000. Here's your clue. This fiscally conservative coalition of the Democratic Party formed in 1995.
Who are the Blue Dog?
You got it. You got $10,000. Go again.
Colors for 1600.
A statue that is hotly contested between Democrats and Republicans may be designed this color. Rosalina.
What is purple?
Correct.
Political colors for 2000.
The group known as COLE, this calls itself a woman-initiated grassroots peace and social justice movement. Mario.
What is code pink?
You got it.
Roundabout for 4.
It was originally named for Arthur Pendragon. Rosalina.
What is the round table?
Correct.
Round it up for 8.
A journey there and back again. Green.
What is the round trip?
Correct.
Round it up for 12.
This sweeping punch is kind of the side-to-side version of an uppercut. Green.
What is a roundup?
No. Mario.
What is a roundhouse?
You got it.
Round it up for 1600.
English pastime that was a forerunner of baseball. Green.
What is a rounders?
You got it.
Round it up for 2000.
2 Crucial hills in the Battle of Gettysburg were Big and Little This. Green.
What is a round bottom?
No. Rosalina.
What is a round top?
You got it.
Let's go to weird sports for 4.
Still played today, Judy Pong is an early version of this court and net game. Mario.
What is lawn tennis?
Correct.
Weird sports for 8.
Overseen by Wepa, the polo tourney is playing in Nepal each year using these huge animals instead of horses. Mario.
What are elephants?
Right.
Weird sports for 1200.
The WCBO challenges both brains and brawn in this combined matches of boxing and this board game. Green.
What is chess?
Right.
Sports is 16.
You can earn a spot in the record book speed snorkeling through these peat moss wetlands of Europe. Green.
What are dogs?
No. Green.
What are bogs?
Bogs, not dogs. Correct.
Weird sports for 2000.
It became an Olympic event in 2014, but the snowboarding even still looks usually with those rails. Green.
What is slope styles?
You got it. You're out in the hole.
Thank you. Signs and symbols for 4.
In Australia and Switzerland, this season is symbolically swept away by people wearing folk masks. Green.
What is spring?
No. Mario.
What is winter?
Right.
Signs and symbols for 800.
Mariana, featured in art and seen on stamps, is a symbol of this northern western European republic. Rosalina.
What is France?
You got it.
Signs and symbols for 1200.
The scarab was associated with divine aspects of the early morning sun in this country's ancient belief system. Rosalina.
What is Egypt?
Correct.
Signs and symbols for 1600.
A branch of this tree is a symbol of peace. Green.
What is an apple?
No. Rosalina.
What is olive?
Olive. Yes.
Signs and symbols for 2000.
St. Augustine made this North African animal a symbol of the humble Christian bearing burdens without complaint. Rosalina.
What is the horse?
No. Green.
What is the llama?
No. Mario.
What is a camel?
Camel. Yes.
Let's go to Rhyme Time for 4.
A wealthy sorceress. Rosalina.
What is a rich witch?
You got it.
Rhyme Time for 8.
A yearly instruction book. Mario.
What is an annual manual?
Yes.
Rhyme Time for 12.
A pretend cabra. Green.
What is a real deal?
No. Rosalina.
What is a fake snake?
Big snake. Yes.
Rhyme Time for 16.
An evil revered. Green.
What is a sinister's minister?
You got it.
Rhyme Time for 2000.
A purplish suspension of hostilities. Mario.
What is a plus truce?
Correct. Alright, you make the selection.
Final resting places for 4.
Notable graves in those cemetery includes those of Joe Louis, Annie Murphy, and John J. Pershing. Green.
What is the National Geographic?
No. Rosalina.
What is Arlington?
Arlington. Yes.
Final resting for 800.
Frank Sinatra resting at Desert Memorial Park just east of this California resort city. Green.
What is Death Valley?
No. Rosalina.
What is Palm Springs?
Palm Springs. Yes.
Final resting for 12.
Samuel Gompers, Walter Chrysler, and Washington Irving are among those snoozing at this cemetery north of NYC. Mario.
What is Sleepy Hollow Cemetery?
Correct. Go again.
1600.
Begun in 1906, this LA-era cemetery is the final resting place of Elizabeth Taylor and Jimmy Stewart. Mario.
What is Forest Lawn?
You got it, and it goes the last clue because it's the Daily Double.
Let's go to 2600.
2600. Here's your clue. 6,188 Union Civil War soldiers are buried at Poplar Grove National Cemetery in Petersburg in this state.
What is Virginia?
You're correct. And to bring us to $26,000, we're going to the end of the double Jeopardy round. And Green, I'm sorry, you're not the person progressing. You cannot go on the final Jeopardy at negative $3,200. And Green, you have to say goodbye. You have the negative $3,200. You cannot be joining us for final Jeopardy. Only two with you with Rosalina and Mario. Let's go to the final Jeopardy. Here's the category. 20th century play titles. Please make arrangers. You're ready to get the clue right after this. We've arranged your rangers and the category is 20th century play titles. Here's your clue, players. This play's title comes from the name for a Greek king said to have carved a statue of a woman and fallen in love with it. 30 seconds. Good luck. Alright, let's begin. This time is up. Lock their answers. Swimwear Rosalina, you start with you. You have $14,000. What is your response? What you wrote down? What is Pygmalion? You are correct. And what's your wager? 11,000. It'll be add $25,000. He's a tie in the lead. Now over to Ice Mario. Ice Mario, you're going to lose 20,000 and became Rosalina. He's our new Jeopardy champion. And if you zero, you had to keep the $25,000. Move on to taking our tiebreaker round. Did you come as Pygmalion? She did the correct respond. What's the wager up to 0? You have Justin looking for tiebreaker round. No, he was $5,000. Yeah, out of $30,000, that means Ice Mario, you're the Jeopardy champion. And we got 11 days. Grand total is, looking at that new Jeopardy champion. And so we got $390,003. And once again, hope you play again tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. So long.